Have you ever been in a situation where no matter how hard you tried, it felt like there was no way out? Where giving up seemed easier than fighting on? This is the story of two frogs who faced such a moment and how hope turned their struggle into survival. In a peaceful little village, surrounded by rice fields, flowing streams, and tall, shady trees, lived two frogs who were more like brothers than friends. One was big and round, slow but cheerful, always enjoying food and naps. The other was small and quick, clever and curious, always leading their adventures. Despite their differences, they were inseparable. Wherever one went, the other followed. One warm afternoon, while chasing fireflies near the farmer's hut, they noticed a tall clay pot standing beside the cowshed. It looked ordinary, yet something about it drew their attention. "What do you think is inside?" asked the big frog, tilting his head. "Let's find out," replied the little one with excitement. They hopped closer, but the pot was so tall they couldn't see in. Without thinking twice, they leapt over the edge and landed with a splash. To their shock, the pot was filled with thick cream. At first, they giggled, splashing each other, but soon their smiles faded. The pot was deep, the walls slippery, and climbing out was impossible. Panic grew in their hearts as they realized they were trapped. Time passed slowly. The big frog's strong kicks weakened.
His chest heaved as he gasped, "I can't do this anymore."
"We've been swimming for hours. There's no way out. We're going to drown." His voice carried despair, but the little frog shook his head. "No. We've faced hard times before and always found a way. If we stop, it's truly over. If we keep trying, something will happen. We just have to believe." His words were filled with determination. Encouraged, they kept kicking. Minute after minute turned into hour after hour. The sun set, the moon rose, and the stars appeared above. The big frog grew weaker again. "It's pointless," he whispered. "My legs won't move." But the little frog refused to give in. "One more kick," he shouted. "Just one more. Don't stop now." And then something miraculous happened. Their endless struggle began to churn the cream beneath them. Slowly, it thickened. The liquid turned into butter. Step by step, their persistence was changing their prison into their escape. Finally, with one powerful leap, they pushed themselves onto the solid butter and jumped out of the pot, landing safely on the grass. For a moment, they just lay there, breathing hard, staring at the night sky. Then the big frog turned to his friend. "I almost gave up," he said softly. "Didn't let me." "You saved us." The little frog smiled. "No, we saved each other. Hope kept us alive." From that day on, the two frogs promised themselves never to give up again, no matter how impossible things seemed. And whenever challenges came their way, they remembered the butter proof that persistence and hope can turn despair into survival.